In the last 4 months, I've lived in 3 different countries whilst running a 6-figure, 9-person business. Now, I don't say that to brag, but I say that to point out it's been a pretty busy and stressful time for me. There's been a lot going on, and I've had to learn some essential rules about maintaining your health and fitness whilst you're busy, and I want to share 3 of them with you that I think are invaluable. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, I'm Coach Taryn, the founder of Different Breed Coaching, and we're a coaching service that helps our clients live with the best possible quality of life, physical freedom, and great health by pursuing athletic development, helping them turn into the athletic beast they want to be. So if you like hearing tips for those of you who are busy, those of you that want to be athletic freaks while still living a normal life and really enjoying it, give us a subscribe because we drop videos like this all the time. But let's jump into these 3 rules you can use whilst you're busy to make sure you still see some good progress. Number 1, something is better than nothing. Now look, between vaccinations, flights, fucking work trips, it's been pretty hectic and I just haven't been able to get my normal training in. It's just not been possible. And when that happens, you've got 2 options, right? You can say, oh, I can't do it perfectly, so I'll just do nothing. And then what happens in that period of time is like you lose your habits, your progress deteriorates. In fact, you're often gonna start going backwards. You're not even just gonna plateau, you're just gonna get worse. And then it makes it even harder to get back into the flow of things when you do wanna get back into it and you're further behind. Or you can accept it isn't going to be perfect. You can just do something rather than doing nothing and make sure you maintain some progress, even if it's a little bit slower. Worst case scenario, that way you maintain. Best case scenario, you keep moving towards your goals. And then when you can do it properly again, or like properly, I should say, because obviously it's never always going to be perfect. Doing it properly is just going towards your goals, but you'll be even further ahead. So something is always better than nothing. Like, top tip for this, just buy a pair of running shoes, because no matter where you are going to be able to run. You can just open your door, start running if you've got a pair of running shoes. And I mean, you can even just run in a pair of Vans if you really had to.
That day, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run.
Number 2, sometimes life just has to come first. As I've said, I've been busy, and that meant that I just didn't have time to fit everything in. Look, I'm living in Rio at the moment. I want to go and explore it. I want to see nature. I want to spend time with Em, my girlfriend, and actually enjoy the place. And look, if we're busy, that means I'm probably not going to be training 5 days a week. I'd love it, sure, that would be great, but sometimes life just has to come first. So maybe sometimes I'm training 3 times a week. Maybe instead of doing 90-minute sessions, I'm doing 60-minute sessions. And this goes for everything, you know. If your kid's got a football game you need to get to, then it's okay to cut down your training session. Fitness and training is here to make you healthy, to make you have a great quality of life, to make you have physical freedom so you can enjoy life. If you sacrifice life for the training, it's like, what's the point? So sometimes you just have to put it first. You have to accept you're not going to be able to necessarily do all the training you want to do. Just go live life. And that is okay. Giving yourself that freedom, giving yourself that liberty will take a load of mental stress off, which will do good things for you. And trust me, actually enjoying your life rather than skipping it is going to do wonders for you because it will reduce your stress. And we all know the biggest killer of gains is stress. And number 3, there's no medal for doing it the hard way. What do I mean by this? Let's take a goal. Let's say someone wants to get stronger and they want to build a bit of size. Now, to do that, they're going to have to regularly strength train and they're going to have to eat a decent amount of food. Now, person A might do this the hard way. They might say they're going to cook every piece of food from scratch because they want to do it the proper way. They want to know literally everything that goes into their body. That person may say they're going to train 6 days a week. They're going to train with so much volume because volume is going to help them make gains. And they're going to do it without a coach. They're going to train themselves. They're going to figure out every inch of this plan. They're going to adapt it and they're going to do everything. And that is going to take an awful lot of fucking time, an awful lot of stress, an awful lot of effort. Or you could go after this goal in the easy way. You could train 4 days a week, so it's more realistic to your schedule and you're still able to enjoy life and you're able to turn up to those sessions, give it your all and feel committed. You could go out for some of your food. As I've mentioned, I'm in Rio. There are buffets everywhere where you can go and buy meat per kilo super cheap, and you can just go and smash your protein, smash some rice, smash some desserts, get a load of calories in, save a load of time and save a load of stress in the cooking, saving time so you can do things for your recovery. Maybe actually you will then have time to get some extra sessions in, a little bit of extra arm work, or it just gives you the time to enjoy it with your family. And you could get a coach. So you don't even need to think about what type of training you need to do. You don't even need to go research anything. You don't even need to write the plan down. You can just tell your coach what you want to do, open an app and bang, it's all there. And now, which person do you think is going to have an easier time achieving their goals when they're busy? Of course, it's going to be the person who took the easy way. So just keep in mind, there is absolutely no medals for winning the hard way. There's just medals for winning. You just achieve your goals or you don't. So do it the easy way. Me personally, I always try and outsource my food when I can. There's this lovely cafe down the road. It does this massive plate of chicken, rice, beans, chips, some salad, and you get a mate, which is lovely, and it's less than a fiver. So if I'm having a busy day, I really need to get some work done, I'll just chuck whatever I need to do on my phone, head over to the cafe, do my work on my phone, then my food turns up, I eat it, I pay, I leave, and it makes life so easy, and I've then got my food in, I'm feeling good, and I've got my work done. So do things the easy way. Okay guys, so that is 3 things I've learned from being really bloody busy and trying to maintain my health and fitness, which I believe I've done successfully, and these 3 things have been a massive factor in that. So if you're someone who's very busy, go and take these 3 concepts away, start applying them to your week, and I promise you it's gonna make making gains a whole load easier. If you enjoyed that guys, hit subscribe or check out another video and I will catch you in the next one.